All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Wait, I've got my camera all messed up. Don't judge my artsy desktop surface. I saw Black Bean CMS say that. Don't judge me for that. That's a little messy. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. I got a couple of things going on. First of all, let me get an invite code, send it over to the Gilded server. Hello, everybody. Let's see. I'm caught slightly off guard today. All right. Anyhow, I've got a code for, there we go. No rush. Send a code out to Sideburns. If you would like to be on, let me know in the chat, obviously. And what else have I got going on? Well, I got a couple of things going on. I just now finished. This is the reason I was caught a little bit off guard. I now have this book is just going to be the Automata, which is, you've probably seen the fox and the octopus already. My Halloween cat. And the satyr. I've got a couple of new ones. This is the my bee. They're getting a little bit more cartoony. The flower opens up too, so you can do all kinds of stuff with that. And then also I've got an owl. The owl doesn't have a lot of movement. He's this was just being kind of bored one day, and I just finished her, but she's a little bit messy. So she's kind of a Halloween character. I don't know why I like making those, but they're very fun. It came about because I was doing pop-ups. I was just trying to figure out ways to get more action into my sketchbook. Where, you know, it's interesting to be doing stuff with just pure figure drawing, but it can also be quite boring. And, you know, figure drawing is kind of an endless quest. You're gonna be learning figure drawing for the if you're learning it, you're gonna be continuously learning it probably throughout your life. It's one of those things that you can get good at, but you can never master. And I'm not even saying I'm good at it because I don't think I am. So sometimes it's kind of fun to go back and rewild your imagination with some cartoonish fun, which is what I like to do. All right. I had a plan today, and now I'm trying to remember what my plan was. Well, one of my plans is I definitely want to do some oil pastel drawings. I got a couple of ideas for oil pastel, and maybe on this watercolor paper. But I got to chop it up first. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, 2 or 4. I could probably do 4 pieces out of this one piece of paper here. This is 9 by 12. Let's see if I can bring that up higher. Let me take you high. There we go. All right, if it's 9 by 12, then the 4.5 inch mark, well, I'm not going to figure that out anytime soon. If I just kind of guess, I would say it's right about there. That's a guess. Let's say that's 3 inches. You know? Let's call that the halfway mark. How far off was I? I was at least a half inch off. That's okay. You can be off a little bit in this world. Same thing here. Where's the halfway mark? Maybe right about there. And if that's the halfway mark, let's just hope that that's close. That's close enough. And now we've got some paper. All right. I had a couple of ideas. So one of my ideas was I got these pencils that I have not made much use out of, which are metallic. There they are. Nope, that's the pastel tints. These right here, they were super cheap on Amazon. Color 50 pieces of metallic colored pencil, and I even made a little swatch sheet. They don't really look that metallic to me. I guess they kind of are. Can you see the little shimmer when I move it like this? Good morning. Hey, no rush whatsoever. So I thought I might do something like this. I got a couple more articulated figures I had thought about doing. I didn't place my Dimetrodon very well on this card, so I just ran them over to the other card. Then I just made the beetle on the other card. So that's one idea I had. And then other idea I had is just this. I have a new, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see this thing? This is my new oil pastel organizer. I was trying to explain this to my friend at work, and they were like, "You're such a nerd. You organize your art supplies." I'm like, "Yes, of course I do." You're organized by color. Did you figure out the pulling system for your? No, not yet. It wouldn't it be cool though, right? Some kind of. I'm close to it because let me show you what I did do. Where is it? I don't know if I can show you. I think I've dropped the. Here it is. So, as far as the pulling system, if you set it up with cams, you can easily do this, right? So you can have one part of the creature that pulls, and it'll pull another piece with a cam system. Same deal here, right? But I'd have to affix a lever underneath this little backing sheet. And right now, I don't know if I really want one or need one. I think they're fun like they are. And then every once in a while, like I did this guide, I didn't really have any movements in mind. This one's got a movement right here. This this bee, the bee right here. He's got like that one, and then she does not have a movement, but she could have one. Well, she kind of moves on her own. She's a little bit lewd, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mean for her to be so lewd. But I like the way they move. I think they're fun and they're funny. All right. My hands are somewhat smudgy already. It's not portent well for the oil pastels, which are all about smudgification here. Just going on with that? Did I rip up? I did. So every once in a while, my art tape, my washi tape, seems to get a little weird. How about that? I did picture of some bluebells for my mom that I'm going to send. Might do like a dragon. I'm not sure there was a way I could put like a pole up here. And you could just vote. What would you like to see in oil pastel? Something. Something. Actually, let's put this right there. I'm getting a little bit more confident about like drawing creatures and characters and stuff. I mean, when I first started out, I was just drawing like just washes of color and gradients. It's about all I could handle with oil pastel. But they're so much fun to do, you know, like where you could just take one color that you like and fade it into another color that you like. That can be pretty cool. I'm going to find an art reference here. I'm going to go look on Pinterest and pick something easy. Pick something that's not too hard. And then we'll try and draw that. Let's see. How about a beetle or a snail or something like that? A moth. I think I've actually done that exact moth before. Or a cicada. Just seems like I do those a lot. All right. We'll give it a shot. We'll give what a shot? I'm basically just kind of cruising through. All right, here we go. Got a cat. What was that? All right. Open image in new tab. Let me show you what I'm going to try and draw. I've got to share my screen. Where is it? Present screen. There it is. Share screen. How about that? You think I could draw that? That would be kind of fun. All right, let's give it a shot. First of all, we're not going to go too crazy with it. I think this is a gray. I got some even more oil pastels. These are Pentel. What's up, Din2? How are you doing? Well, this looks more like a pig than a cat already. Good, good. Glad to hear it. I like the idea of this, like she's kind of a mama cat or a motherly cat with a teapot, and it is a teapot actually. Like this is some kind of novelty teapot. She's holding a teapot. All right. It's been really stormy out here, so I'm a little bit afraid that like at some point like my power is going to go out or my internet's going to go out or something like that. Okay. Now, rather than make this like, you know, the wood background on a wood floor, I guess I could. We could kind of do like a gray background. Oops. And I dropped it. I think I have. This is here's a trick that I've picked up. Always wipe your pastels off before you use them. You should probably wipe them off after you use them, because there's probably color that got messed up on them that kind of got, you know, rubbed off. You're going to end up with some surprise red or some surprise blue, you know, rubbed into your thing. Let's see. I don't know if I like that reddish brown area. I do like the blue of her dress, though. Like, it's kind of a light blue. Where's my blues? I've got this blue. This is a cool blue. And I've got a sky blue. Let's just unwrap it a bit. So Black Bean CMS hated the Pentels. He said they smell bad. They do smell bad. They smell like very it's like it smells like blacktop. Like, have you ever been like on a freshly tarred road? That's definitely what this smells like. All right. And you know what I don't like? But you know what she has that I kind of do like? Where is it? She has a big bow in the back, right by her tail. And then also her coloring for a cat is kind of in the beige realm. Let's see. I know I got something that's like that. It's close. Not enough yellow in it, though. This might have enough yellow. This might be a little bit too green. My hope and my belief is that if you lay down colors in loose, light layers, that's alliteration. A little alliteration for you. You'll be able to recover no matter what. Like, you'll be able to add to it. In ways that maybe you didn't foresee. I don't know if as long as your fingers aren't dirty, and mine are already dirty. You can kind of blend them out a little bit. I could add a bit of white to it, maybe. I watch a lot of oil pastel videos on YouTube. There's an actual thing called Oil Pastel YouTube. Well, it's not really called that. It's just there are a lot of Korean artists, especially, that really love oil pastel. And there's a Chinese guy, I think his name is Shin Art, who I've been watching. And I like some of his art, and I don't like some of his art. But he's actually kind of fun to watch too. You know, not all of his art is great, or to my liking is probably a better way to say it. But his ideas are good. This is, in a way, this is my least favorite blue, and it's the one I use a lot. It's like a almost like a primary blue. Like when it goes down hard. Gotta figure out some way to loosen that up. Obviously, I could add white to it. I could add some of this kind of turquoise sky blue. Or, you know what? I got another. This is a periwinkle blue. This is probably closer to what I wanted. Yeah, it has like a lot of gray in it. It's okay to have multiple versions of the color on there because you're going to blend them anyways. And I may have figured out the solution to my opacity problem, which you may not have realized I have an opacity problem, is like with gouache, when I was experimenting with gouache, one of the great things about it is you could go, you know, full opacity. You could just paint white over something and it would completely white it out. And that's not the case with oil pastels usually. But actually, you can get complete, it's oil paint after all. So you can get the opacity, you just have to know how to do it. And the way to do it is with one of these palette knives. All right, let's put some more white in there. One of the other solutions is just to be patient. There's this, oh, I can't remember what her name was. I think she's a Japanese artist who is doing like masterpiece, you know, pieces with oil pastel, and it's just amazing to watch because it's like, how is she getting that much detail? Well, she's doing an impressionist technique where she doesn't have to worry about, you know, most of it. But the secret is just patience, you know. Opacity problem. Thanks for Be Transparent. Yep. Although I'm not 100% sure what you meant there. Yes. Oil pastel is often transparent, but you can make it opaque. There is a way to make it opaque. Like we could layer white over something and completely blot out, remove whatever was behind it. Spelling ruined my joke. Thanks for being transparent. I see. Okay, so I need to do like a little trick here. This is a trick I learned, if it works. Okay. Stenciling works really well with oil pastel. And what I want to do is I want to make a scalloped I just want this scalloped shape here. That's going to be in her, on the edge of her apron, because it's so hard to control the shape of what you're doing. I don't know. You can't even see that because of the size of the. Let me switch this around. No, this way, something like that. All right, rule of threes. If I have this gray and there's another gray behind it, I should get another color as well. I could throw this pink in there because I'm already using it. Well, that's another pastel secret, is just to if you're not good, and I'm not, limit your colors. Like, is the reference a reference photo or a drawing? It's a reference photo. Oof. Did you see? I suddenly got a little streak of black in there accidentally. I got to figure out what color to make the base area. All right, let's throw some more gray in there. Hang on. Where's my gray? And what we'll do is, I think we'll use gray at the bottom too, but we'll use a different mix of it. And we'll just try and do like a grayish blue. I'm not going to do the features of the cat until like at the last. Oh, there we go. Oh, not there. All right. And I got to figure out a way to draw attention to the teapot. Like, the teapot's got to be one of the focal points of the picture. Now, if I was a genius and a masterclass artist, I would figure out a way to make the teapot into the same character. So you had this recursive thing where you're just looking at continuously small, like this is a teapot, but she's holding a teapot, and on the small teapot, she would be holding another teapot. So it's like a nested teapot. I have a feeling that would not work, though. All right. Why is this not working up here, though? Where is that gray I had a second ago? Here it is. This is my Pentel Road Tar version. Another criticism Blackbean CMS had about the Pentels is that they are very transparent. That's the other thing that he said about them. They don't seem that way to me, although he, like, if like his go-tos, or, you know, I don't know if these are his go-tos, but they're the ones I see him using all the time are Crayolas. He actually uses the Crayola portrait oil pastel set. which is water soluble, right? It's like it's a wax pastel. You know, they have crayons, but they also have the pastel set, and it's real cheap. It's like $8. All right. I gotta throw more gray in here because I'm breaking it up here. All right. If you're wondering what's happening to my cat head, the cat head features they'll be last. Well, they'll go on there. I promise. We'll put them on there. Let's see. Hold on. Where's my blue? Light blue. And then same deal with the pink. I do have some metallic or sparkly ones as well that I might do for the teapot. I've got to make some way that it stands out. Either just use a color that's nowhere else in the composition, or used in a way that's not used elsewhere in the composition. Like maybe I could reuse the blue or something. Maybe that primary blue. Where's my gray? All right. All cats are gray at night. You can use a colored pencil because it's also. Did something break? No, I think we're okay. Did something break? Oh, you heard glass. No, it wasn't me. That wasn't me. Or maybe it was. I have headphones on, so I can't tell, actually. I'm going to try and put like stripes on this cat, maybe like some brown, like darker brown or gray stripes. Oh, I got some pink in there. It's okay. I'm liking the effect. I wonder if I should just go get like a blue. Colored pencil. And the blue colored pencil would be like it would be a little bit, fit in a little bit nicer. This is a very silly painting so far. All right, hold on. We're gonna. What else am I gonna do? Let's do something that makes this teapot stand out. I got no, not that. Got a metallic. I've got a gold. How about a yellow? I don't have any yellows in this. The yellow is obviously not part of the original composition. Oh, and I've already kind of screwed up because how did I get the original color of the cat? I need to do the cat's little hands. I need to watch the video again. I think this is one of the colors. There it is. Okay, let's leave that one out. All right. It's kind of a gray color. Oh, and this orange, right? When this, there's like a little bit of this orange. Ah. Okay. Let me find. As long as we're using this yellow. This was a silly idea for a subject, but I think it's going to be fine. All right, wait a second. Hang on. Okay.
Hello.
How are you doing, folks?
Oh, yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hey.
Glad you're here.
Yeah.
While I draw this silly cat picture. I have one of those feather duster things. I end up with a ton of shit coming off these oil pastels. I don't know if you ever played with them before.
How you been?
Pretty good. How have you been?
All right.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Keep focused. I'll keep you focused.
Let me turn this down. Ah, there we go.
It is a little.
Did I put that to you?
Mm.
Oh, the image makes a tangent on stream. You mentioned.
Yeah, it was like.
That's funny.
I don't know if my comic disappeared, but did you see the new video? Like,
which one? I have
one
not.
I made.
I have not.
That's okay.
I will definitely check it out, though. I watch most of your stuff. It comes out.
Kind of looks like that, like ordinary. It kind of looks like those sort of artist thumbnails, like sort of like you kind of see like everywhere, I guess. I have a hard time coming up with thumbnails. Some say you should do it the first, you know.
Yeah, I don't actually do
a good
them.
idea.
I don't do them at all.
That's fair
I
enough.
should, you know, because everyone does them, and I'm the only one I know who doesn't really do them at all. I should. I think I'm just lazy. That's probably what it is.
My video is actually more about my sketchbook, but I think it turned out okay.
I definitely want to check it out.
What the thumbnail says. Stag beetles. What do they look like? Oh, no, I'm not thinking of that. Rhinoceros beetle. That's what I'm thinking about. Some creature making it's a mixture of different animals. Oh,
I love beetles. I like drawing them.
I like the
have a whole
rhinoceros
Pinterest.
beetle.
Yeah, I have a whole Pinterest of like board of just beetles, and and I have one of just moths too. Moths. I need to put some white in here somehow in the eyes. I don't know if that worked or not.
Oh, I'm not thinking of that. Pill millipede? Okay.
Last night I started watching Looper again. You ever seen Looper?
The Ryan Johnson movie?
Yeah.
I have seen it. Yeah.
I saw it in the theaters when it came out. I was so excited to see it, and I do like it. I think it's a good movie. A lot of people did not like that, though.
I mean, the film does say, like, it does tell you, like, just ignore the stuff about time travel. Very complicated. Bruce Willis literally say that. That's the funny part about it. And you know, time travel, it's a hard thing to write around.
But it's not just, it's
You're always accounting for it, in a sense.
So the way I kind of rationalize it a little bit by saying, so first of all, every time you do time travel, it messes everything up. So that's why they couldn't allow the loopers to live. Is, you know, that's where the mutation where everyone started getting telekinesis from, but then it was getting more powerful and people were getting wilder and wilder.
I think there was like a kid that they found like was telekinetic. Oh yeah, that's the kid that went on to be
becomes the
Dangerous
Rainmaker.
Mobs. The Rainmaker,
yeah. So, but there's also the main gangster, the Jeff Bridges character, Jeff Daniels. I can't remember what it is. He's from the future and he lives there permanently. So his existence in the past has to be a continuously destabilizing event. But they're like, okay, but we'll accept this one event.
That sounds headcanon-y, but okay.
Well, okay, yeah, it does. But I mean, okay. It does. All it does.
But
I mean, they couldn't let the looper. You can't let your loop run for either like every second this guy is allowed to live back here. Is a problem. And I'm like, you live here permanently, dude. And he has all kinds of knowledge of the future. You know, he's like, you should go to China. He's like, I'm going to France. Because he was always studying French. He's like, no, go to China. What does he do? He ends up in China.
Wow. Hey, Dint Wo, too. That's how you pronounce it, or just Dint, if you prefer.
Din Tutu.
What about David? No. I feel like I'm making just Geiger. Oh, what's his name? Guyver? No, yeah, Guyver.
Yeah, but Guyver, the beetle armor guy.
Yeah, he played by David Hayter.
Yeah.
In the show. I kind of want. It's kind of looking a bit wonky. That's all. On the rest of the body, it's hard to kind of. I suppose it's just a mixture, like a shapeshifter's true form. Oh my god. How many shapeshifters have I used in the story?
Well, you had the.
Oh, I had the chameleon. I mean, that doesn't count. There's going to be another one. There's just going to be another one, I know, like, in future.
It's a theme. Once you've done it a couple of times, it becomes a theme.
Mm-hmm. I mean, forever will, like, I know, like, I established kind of, like, Debbie is, like, kind of flawed, but, like a sort of, like, she fumbles a bit here and there, but she'll always have her equipment that'll, like, buttress against that, like the humanness of her character. Humanness. Like, she has like gauntlets and like gravity boots, and like you can't just defeat like an enemy with strength. Trying to find other enemies that are just like not, can't just fight with strength.
Right.
Have other ideas. All right. I don't know if I like. Teeth. This cat looks cute. The little one. The one teapot as well.
Teapot cat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get kind of a grayish, but I don't know if I'm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I may have to cover up this pink and just use it as like an underpainting.
I kind of had an idea.
Dark.
Yeah.
What was your idea?
Oh, the idea for the shapeshifter, he has a head of a cacodemon, kind of, so because he's going to be chomping, like, a bit. It's not super powerful. It's just like an animal, like, kind of like the thing is just trying to like live and, trying to expand, like consume and grow.
Yeah.
Grow itself.
I kind of like it better with a dark background. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands after this because this is gonna, everything I touch is gonna turn blue. All right.
Oh god. See the sculpture I made. Like, I tried to make a Debbie sculpture.
Yeah, I saw you got like halfway up the legs.
Oh
I was following that far.
I think, yeah, in a world first, I'll show you right now. So this is how far I got. I've got these things for. I think the
Oh,
hat's
cool.
really bad. I probably
You've done a
use that
ton on
one.
here.
Yeah, I started building it up, like,
So she's gonna have like her pigtails.
and I'm gonna put a vest on her. That's it's gonna be like a flat piece of clay, and it'll be cut into segments and put placed on it. And it'll probably be it'll probably stay on because there's not much. It doesn't have to hold itself up. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thing I learned. I kind of just ended up making it look like a gnome, which is funny. I tried to do the face. Wasn't as successful, if I'm being honest.
Well, if you just keep working at it, it's one of those things. It's a process.
The hat just came off.
Oh no.
Probably the better alternative. Yeah, all right. Oh my god, also her eyebrow. Well, not successful. I learned a lot while doing those live streams. Oh.
But you have to I don't know if you've ever seen you got to rewild your imagination, where that's why I like delving into these other mediums because it'll
rewire them.
Feed into it'll feed into your let's say your main thing is comics. My main thing is comics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing all this other stuff because I think that it'll feed back in. It'll make me more creative because I'm experiencing different ways of solving these problems.
Yeah.
Well, that's my hope anyways.
I could see that.
That's my hope. All right.
Okay. This would make rear repulsor repulse.
Rita Repulsa was so hot.
The original?
Yeah.
All I thanks. So
she was very attractive for an evil witch.
It's weird when she went on to make that Bear Cocaine movie. It's a slight.
Was that that was her? She was in that one?
The new one.
The new one. Mm-hmm. The original Rita Repulsa from Japan?
No.
I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay. Fair enough.
I might be being doing some advanced thing here. Wait. What if I gave it like a rooster frill? That'd be funny. Actually, that's fun.
All right. There's probably a way to get some white in here. Maybe.
Where is me script?
Okay, I gotta think of something to go in the foreground, and I don't know what. Maybe some curtains. A chair.
I mean, it's pretty fine. I think
a silhouette.
Trying to make it indoors. Is it more an outdoors, indoors kind of scene?
I think this is an indoor scene.
Hmm.
Maybe I could do like a curtain. I could do some curtains off to the side.
Can you comment funny mean characters? I'm not sure what you mean.
Can you recommend some funny mean characters? Recommend.
What?
Recommend.
I don't know.
I'm interpreting.
Yeah, I'm interpreting. I was like, eh?
Well,
I have no idea.
I don't know. Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Felix the cat is always funny.
Unless they mean, I don't know, Sonic or something.
Oh, Sonic, Sanic.
I don't know. I don't know what he's referring to.
Sanic is pretty funny.
Sonic. Did I'll give him a little mouth of sorrow in this guy. Kind of, it's a mouth that forms under his jaws.
Is that what that's called?
I don't know.
Alpha Sauron?
Well, no. This is just a formed mouth because he's a shapeshifter.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
How about some red? This is primary red. Doesn't really belong in anything. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't make any marks in anything either. Let's drop the red off. That ain't gonna work. I'm just trying to create some texture in the back now.
Crab.
Krusty Krab.
Crabs are cool little guys.
That's a funny meme character right there.
SpongeBob. That show is full of whole main characters. It's wholesale main characters.
Yeah. What I like about SpongeBob is like it's, you know, if you were to just watch SpongeBob without the specific, like the people that worked on the show, it's not that funny until they do it because they're funny. Like that's what's cool about it. You know, all of the actors are good. All the voice acting is funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
True.
SpongeBob is hilarious himself.
Mm-hmm. Someone.
The driving instructor lady, I love her.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah, I remember.
those are all funny. Like that's what I like about that car is that show. Is
Yeah.
it's all, you know, it's just good. It's just a great show. All right,
Yeah.
I
I like yeah, I think the actors probably just like playing it. That's why it's like it's been on for so long. I can see that.
I like the movie was funny. The first one.
Oh yeah. One with David Hasselhoff? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like I should make his neck more like a snake.
All right, now I need my Prismacolor again.
It's interesting, like Steven Hillenburg studied marine biology and then went on to make like cartoons like SpongeBob.
One of the things there's a funny story. It was on
Mhm.
Penn and back when Penn Jillette had a radio show, which he doesn't have
Yeah.
anymore.
Mhm.
Because he was friends with him. One of the things that he would do is he was a stand-up comedian, but in between when he was performing, he was known for like raiding the trash cans of like they used to have photo booths, like you would go to get your photos developed and stuff,
Yeah.
and he would collect like other people's photos and caption them.
Oh.
So he had like this huge collection of like this family photos from other people that were
Oh, God.
that were so bad that they were thrown out,
Mhm.
and he would which is a little bit unethical, but at the same time that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I thought they just. I'm thinking of a situation where they developed too many of them.
Yeah,
probably not.
it's totally like that. Like when there's when they have the photo booths, they don't have them anymore, but they used to be like drive up things
Mhm.
where you would like drive up, drop your film off, and then they would process it or whatever. And then they were doing it at like Walmart, and I actually think they still do, but they don't do. Maybe they do film. I don't know. Hey, that came out okay. But that's the whole premise of them. Have you ever seen 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams?
I've not. I've seen the recommendation in the server, but no.
So that's a good movie, but that's exactly what it's about. It's like they're he's the film developer at the Walmart, but he's an old guy, but he's been a victim of I don't want to.
What? Yeah, don't spoil
He was a
it,
victim as a child. Let me just put it this way: he was a victim as a child of something involving photography, and
oh boy,
but he's a screwed up dude, and it's Robin Williams playing it, and he's a screwed up guy, but he finds this family that with like a single mom that he likes. No, she's married. She's a married mom that he likes the kids. He likes he's living vicariously through the photos, and people say, and he would start making like extra copies of the photos, and people would go, "Hey, what do you got over there?" And he's like, "Oh, these are my grandkids," but they're not his grandkids because he has nobody. But then he finds out through working at the phone booth that the mom is having an affair, and he gets really upset, and he
I want to let's kind of see this film if that's okay.
You totally have to see it. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it then. I won't give you the rest. But it's Robin Williams. I think it's his best movie. It's his most intense movie for sure.
That goes to Miss Doubtfire, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah.
And the second would be the genie from Aladdin. I mean, that's probably.
And then possibly
he really brought that character.
Fern Gully. Fern Gully would have been the another one. Okay, come on. Here we go. So there's my cat.
Is that like what? Where's your cat?
This one right here.
Oh, I thought.
I have no cat.
I
don't really have a cat. Hold on, I have black pastel that's getting everywhere. I need to like somehow. All right, I'm going to try and get rid of it.
I don't like how it's resting on his head. Have you seen Rango? There's
I have not, but I've heard some good things about that one too.
Johnny Depp film, but there's Bill Nye plays like a rattlesnake character in that. And he's really good at it too. Like I couldn't place him, but it was actually him.
It was Bill Nye?
Bill Nye, yeah. Well, wait. I'm thinking Bill Nye.
Nye is the one I really like. I love him.
Yeah, the British actor.
I love him.
He's in Shaun of the Dead, that guy. That's what I know.
Yeah, he's good in everything. He's actually not just in Shaun of the Dead. He's in every one of those movies with
everyone.
He's in the
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. He's in the what's the other one? So Basic Does says the Birdcage for me. Hey, howdy, how's it going?
Birdcage.
The Birdcage. That's the one with Nathan Lane where it's La Cage au Fall, which is the Broadway show.
Oh.
Originally.
Also, Death of Smoochie. I've heard he's in there.
Oh, that's good. That's a good movie. Yeah.
Don DeVito.
All right. Well, I might have screwed this cat up, but we'll just leave him aside. There we go. We throw him. We hurl him to the side. All right. We're gonna try something else instead.
Rhino skin.
I'm doing pretty well on my comics. I'm almost done with page 4.
Mm-hmm.
I've got page 5 roughed out this morning. I'm thinking about taking that inking class, but I am like out of cash. I'm trying to figure out if I can wait, if I can last till Thursday. Like if that class does not close out until Thursday, I can take the class. If it closes out, I'm out of luck. But I don't want to put it on a credit card. I want to have I just want to be able to pay for.
Debt to this Cupid school.
But
I mean, they probably have student loan things like.
It's not that expensive. They probably do. Actually, it's tax deductible. In the United States, I deducted all of my classes for my Kubert School classes. The year that I took a bunch, I said, "Well, okay, can I get tax deduction because I'm a part-time comic artist?" Because I had gotten paid, from the Arrow Comics gig, and they said, "Yeah."
Wow.
and I went, "All right, well, here's my receipts," and I just handed them over, and they took them all off, and it was like $1,000 of those 5 different classes that year.
Is it like a formal college or more so like in Australia it's like TAFE where you learn like a sort of trade kind of?
It's more like a trade school. That's
kind of.
They do have ones. They do have like art schools that are like where you get an actual degree, but the Kubert one specifically is set up as a trade school. In fact, you can use if you're a GI, you can use your GI benefits. It has stuff like that.
The GI.
The GI. I don't know if that's not.
That's like the
GI. They say it in the Army still.
Oh, the Army. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I don't hang around a lot of Army folk. I work. Well, sometimes they come into work and they're around, but
is it for all the services where you
I've worked at a camp base before. I think they regularly speak to the chefs and all that. And sometimes we're talking about like our favorite mess to work at, and there's this one just like a base camp because we always talk to the sergeants, like arrange meal times. It's rare that like someone unplanned shows up, like whereas in other methods you have to deal with the managers and all that. And set up events and run alongside functions. There's a bit of that complication, and that was interesting. So.
I'm looking at sky colors. This is a good sky color, this particular Pentel.
How does he look on the side?
All right, let's do that. I'm going to need white. Walter White.
Walter.
All right.
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Yo, Mr. White.
Yo, Mr. White.
That's a funny main character. I still haven't seen Better Call Saul. I'm just not that interested.
You still haven't seen what?
Better Call Saul, the spin-off of that show.
It's really good. I haven't seen the last season, but I was like, all right, well, this is back when I had Netflix. I've started canceling everything, and I thought, okay, I'll watch that. It's on. It's there. It's and I got really hooked in it. It was really good. I was really enjoying it, and then they didn't have the final season, and then there's nothing else I wanted to see on Netflix, so I canceled my Netflix.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna go. But the as far as the like, is that a good show? Better Call Saul. It's really good, actually, and
I've
none
heard
of the
good things.
characters except like that's it really focuses on Mike,
Mhm.
and it focuses on the Mexican cartels. It's got Gus in it,
Mhm.
and but you rarely see anybody else. You see Hank for a second, like he's in there just real briefly.
Hank Schrader. Yeah.
Hank Schrader. But as far as the other characters, I want to see that one. I want to see Camino Real, I think is what it's called. The
El Camino.
El Camino. That's what it is. El
That's
Camino.
pretty cool.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
I would see that. I think that might be worth it. All right, we're going to go for this turquoise green color. Sky is not turquoise green. Let's just admit it.
My basic does. Sorry about that. We were going off.
Oh no, he's going to mention La Cage Off Falls for his favorite Robin Williams movie,
Birdcage.
The Birdcage.
There's so many I haven't seen. It's unreal. So many movies I haven't seen.
That's the Nathan Lane one. It's kind of funny.
I've seen the producers. I know that's that one. That's pretty funny.
I have not seen the new producers. I've seen the original producers.
With Nathan Lane?
Not with Nathan Lane. Before Nathan Lane's time.
Oh,
it was the Mel Brooks movie around the same time as Blazing Saddles.
Mm-hmm.
It was before Blazing
That
Saddles.
explains a lot, actually. You know, it actually explains a lot.
All right, I like this blue a lot.
This is not an anatomically correct crab. I'm sorry.
The Crab Society.
It's one made by
Contact you.
who's that guy by who does the Force Anatomy? Like guys, it's kind of like that because like the strokes are reminding me of the.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Matthias, somebody.
I thought it was David something.
Something Matthias, I don't know, but he does like those strokes a lot of the time.
All right, let's go back with the yellow. And then I can get right into my comic again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give it a kind of a rest every once in a while. I'm afraid I'm going to get burned out or something, but I'm really doing pretty well as far as like staying on schedule and
That's
doing a little bit every day.
Doing a little bit, that's what matters, you know. Just
That's the way I see it. Do a little bit every day.
Yeah.
You'll never go astray.
I'm interested in that Procreate Dreams app.
Oh, I totally am. I totally want to get into. So, it's kind of funny. The way I found out about it was Basic says, "Don't worry about it. I'm thumbnailing while listening in." Okay, that's to you probably.
That's fine.
Yeah, Procreate Dreams. I found out about through Dan Fraga, who's a comics guy, but he wants to do animation.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, okay, awesome. And I want to do animation too. I mean, I want to do. This is my goal, I think, for next year. Is I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to set my sights on a full animated cartoon or like a 5-minute feature or something like that, or a 5-minute short. But I'll set my goal on a 30-second opening sequence for how like when the show comes on, it's just the opening. That's all I want to do. The logo comes up, the character's running at the screen, like the typical anime one, where then the camera pans down, the good guy and the bad guy are back to back. It's always all anime openings are the same, right? They're running.
Yeah, I get. There's some cliches in that in manga.
There's some total cliches. Running. There's a stupid character for a second.
There's a stupid character.
Right, doing something goofy.
Mhm.
Every anime's got a dumb guy, like a comedy relief character.
Uh-huh. Let's see, clips to.
The good guy and the bad guy back to back with their arms crossed,
Mm-hmm.
looking tough. The girlfriend cheering for some reason. All right, hooray! But this will be for like a '60s style.
I know there's like a flash of like several characters in a second. I've seen
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
They run away. Yeah, they run on a hill, and there's credits. Here's the credit the song name. It's 2019. Yeah, it was old. Oh my god. Where are we? Old man. 2000.
But I want to do something like the Hanna-Barbera '60s Power Hour type opening, where they would have, the Herculoids, and then they would have, I don't know, the one with the Moby Dick was the other one, and then the Incredibles. I think they were the Incredibles before they were Incredibles. All right.
Old.
Ah.
From 292.
All right, now we need green. Green. With this green, which is sparkly. And this green, which is ugly. And then a yellow. How would I use this one? Ooh, that is too sparkly. All right.
I wonder if I could search by GIF on the Google, like the search by the type of thing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Google
Star dot, or you can. Is there a way to get to the advanced?
GIF maybe.
Advanced, yeah.
What? Oh, okay. Let's see that.
Hey, Basic, if you want to be on sometime, let us know. You can.
Yeah.
What do you like? We can fit 3 people on.
We could try that.
I think that would be cool.
I feel like sometimes I read a comment, it's like from the future or something, because I'm a bit out. I'm not focused on it.
Oh, I can see it actually on my side. This is the good thing about StreamYard is you can actually kind of follow things with chat without actually opening up another browser.
Yeah, that's true.
Or something.
Yeah. Like Streamlabs won't let me do that. Like look at, like comment in the chat. It'll let me look at it. Let's see. Mov. I'll try .mov. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's do our
MP3, MP4. I like that one.
All right, now we're going to try this opacity trick if it works.
Ah, no.
So far, I don't even need it.
I feel like I should. There's nothing. I need to put Debbie in here to scale. Like to show the scale of this thing.
All right.
Or maybe I can stretch it out. No.
Ah, this is very disheartening. All right, let me see if I can try it again. That does work.
What kind of transform tool?
Good morning.
Hmm?
I think I heard somebody, I think it might have been your mom saying good morning, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone. It's my mom. Be right back.
Good morning, Sideburns. He's only to be called Sideburns. All right. Absolutely. Basic does anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So next time around, just let me know, and I'll message you a little code that you just put in your browser, and you can come right on if you like. You don't have to put your camera on yourself. Actually, you don't even have to put your camera on. I don't care.
We're going to come on to talk about stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So there be the scale. So yeah. I'm stronger than an ant. An ant was this big. Yeah. I wonder if you like psychic pebbles. It'd be funny. It's like an animator. It's really funny stuff.
Psychic Pebbles.
Psychic Pebbles. He's on a thing called Only Plays. I watched a couple of his videos the other day. It's just like a couple friends doing impressions or playing games. It's funny.
Have you ever heard of Rock and Jelly Bean?
Rock and Jelly Bean. No.
Rock and Jelly Bean. Okay, so this is a Japanese artist. He goes by the name Rock and Jelly Bean,
Mm-hmm.
and he does like rockabilly stuff, and it's amazing. Like, it's really expensive, unfortunately. Like the art books that he's put out on Amazon are like $75, but I managed to find one where there was like a PDF preview of it, and it's pretty
God.
darn awesome. Rock and Jelly Bean. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh God.
Check out. I'll put it on the banner.
Okay, where is it?
Check out. Come on now. Edit. Probably a lot of stuff that I couldn't show because it's a little bit unsafe for life. But
Unsafe for life.
yeah. Also, let me see if I can find some of it because it's pretty good. I have to look it up. Rock and Jelly Bean. But it's really like over the top gonzo stuff. Rock and Jelly Bean. Oh, he's got an Instagram. Maybe this is where I originally saw him. He's got a movie called The Killer Condom. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. Rock and Jelly Bean. Rock and Jelly Bean art on Pinterest. I think that's what we can show.
Rock and Jelly Bean.
All right. I'm gonna share my Present. 3.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Oh wow. Let me see. Oh
is
yes. Oh my god. Take
art.
Oh
Take
no.
it down.
Bit
It's
bored.
not that bad right away.
No, right
What am I
now.
looking
But
at?
don't scroll down too much.
Okay, don't scroll down too far. Fair
A
enough.
little bit. I just looked at it right now.
It's a little bit extreme, but
I'm gonna get a vet to stream. Okay.
yeah.
But I like
Yeah,
the
it's-
colors. I like the deep saturation. Gives it
He's got a certain look to his art. It's like Coop. He kind of reminds me of Coop a little bit. It's got that same kind of rockabilly feel to it, like a White Zombie
yeah.
kind of look. And he is a little bit extreme. I really hate when I do this. When I start to take
I've seen
the tape
artists like this. But anyway.
Yeah. I'm pulling the tape up and then it starts to tear the paper. I hate that.
I've seen Boogie Nights. It's funny.
Oh, I love Boogie Nights. I haven't seen that in a couple of years, but that's one of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. I like the. Did you like do some pastels on the flower that will look? They just look like strokes, kind of. They kind of look like just brush strokes, like the thick ones.
Yeah,
on
that's
on the petals.
yeah. That's impasto. I don't know if you can see it. If I turn it this way, you can actually see it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
it's
like
I put them on with this knife.
and you used the pastel for that, or
Yeah,
oh, wow, that's cool.
for oil
Yeah.
pastel because it's. I mean, because it's like yeah, it's like clay. You know, it goes on, and you can just kind of layer it on.
Mm-hmm.
And I could crush it down more and shape it a little bit too. So for things like a flower petal,
Crab.
I have some glassine paper, which you can put like in between so it doesn't, stick onto the page that's next to it or whatever. That's the other problem.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty common problem. All right. Enough goofing around. The last 30 minutes. Oh, these are my two things that I did. All right. That's me. I take an hour and a half to warm up so I can do 30 minutes of paneling here. Basic does. What kind of what do you use to do your art? Are you doing all traditional? Or are you going digital?
He's a bit of both. I tried. Oh.
I cannot do. Well, I could do the traditional, but it's my problem is that it's too slow for me, and I feel like, but I could get so much more done if only I cut all these corners. So it's all about, plus I suck at scanning, all these different excuses I have. Why I just can't do it that way. But I don't want it to have a particularly digital look to it. Okay, for eraser, I would like this one. What color is Rick Astley's hair? I believe it's a brown color.
What?
So Dintu is asking what color is Rick Astley's hair? I think it's definitely brown. Although he's older now, it might be any color. Could be gray at this point. I'm gonna have serious FOMO if I don't get into that inking class. Basic does. I thought it didn't it say it was orange. Basic does says brownish red. I do a combo of both, and he's saying traditional and digital.
What?
Well, very cool.
I mean, I did clay. That's pretty hardcore traditional, kind of.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's the way I kind of justify me doing everything digital. Is like, well, I do traditional art in the sketchbooks, which I do totally sketch, there. And
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is way out of control.
Yes, we go. The eyeballs. Sorry.
But the other one is, I want to maintain my skills and even build my skills,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to keep my momentum going where I've constantly, finishing stuff. Because I feel like I grow every time I finish something. That's the other thing, and I tell people that too. I say, look, if you finish stuff, you will get better.
I've already said use grill when you finish something. I just want to grill after this.
Yes.
Yeah, I grow as well. I grow to a certain extent. Probably summer over there, right? Or just the end of. It's coming autumn, actually, right?
What's that?
It's coming autumn or fall.
Yeah,
over there.
it totally is. It
cool.
rained like it's been storming.
Mm-hmm.
Last night it was really loud. Like I think lightning must have hit pretty close because it was really loud, enough to wake everybody up. But the power didn't go out. At least I was worried that was going to happen. And then right as the stream was starting, it started whipping up storm again, and then it went away. So it's nice and calm right now. Dinto, what if I finish making an age reversal pill? Will it still grow? Will I still grow? You'll grow in reverse.
What if I finish making a age reversal pill? Will this?
Yeah, it's called Benjamin Button's disease.
What if I
You
finish?
never heard of
making
that?
age reversal. What if I finish? Oh, I see. Right.
So he's proposing that he get age reversal disease.
I should get a disease. You fool. All I want was to be young.
That's exactly what will happen. You will age in reverse. All right, hang on.
What if I gave it more size? No. Oh, God, you do this.
All right, there we go. Take my pencils back out. I got to do his other little fist. Like right here. No, maybe not. That's well. Come on now. Something like that. but will I grow mentally? Of course you will, Dinty. You can't. It doesn't. You can reverse your age, but you can't reverse time. And also, you can't actually reverse your age. you can just pretend.
Hypothetically, though.
Hypothetically, though, yes. I tell my mom that every time I talk to her. The good news is I've got Benjamin Button disease, and so I'm getting younger. She's like, oh, okay. Because she's in her 80s. She just... she's...
Well, you got a lot to look back on, don't you? I guess.
Yeah. This reminds me, I got to call her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
your mothers.
Call your mom from time to time.
Mm.
You won't regret it.
I wonder if she does great cooking. Like my grandma used to make. Well, not great. It was all right. It was I was a kid. I didn't know better. It was fine.
I think she was pretty good, but she doesn't cook at all anymore. She's done with that phase of her life.
That's fair.
It just isn't happening.
Mm-hmm. I worked at a nursing home briefly, and this one woman just they're all, I guess they're all nice. They're just, I don't know. She followed me around a little bit. I guess she's probably lonely there a little bit. But I was just changing waters, getting like changing the warm water that's to fresh one, and yeah, I was going room to room doing that. It was a bit, and sometimes I'd find them wandering around. Yeah, I would just. The nurses there said it wasn't too much a problem, It was interesting to work at. I wouldn't do it again, but.
I've always been a little freaked out by the elderly. I will say that. I remember one time when we were in high school, we had to put on a play, and it was a Shakespearean play. It was a Midsummer Night's Dream, and we just had a scene from it that was a funny scene. And they were, for a while, our teacher was taking us around to different places, and we would put this little mini play within a play on, and it was pretty funny. And one time it was at kind of an old people's retirement facility. And I was a little scared going in there. I was like, this kind of freaks me out a little bit. Somebody falls down, don't help them up. Don't go near. I was just a little bit freaked out. I feel a little bit bad about that now, because now my mom is so old. she's quite elderly. Let's see. I'm gonna put a new layer there. And I'm getting older. What's going to happen to me? All right. I better start repenting.
My mom's that kind of old that's she has a bit of color in her hair still. That's all right. Yeah, that's fair enough. She's active in the garden a lot of times. She likes gardening, doing all sorts of things. She hangs out with my nieces. She sets up play dates with them.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's what you're supposed to do.
Very exuberant. Oh my god.
Basically, that says, thinking about it, the reverse aging process would be substantially painful. Yes. Bone breaking apart and absorbing into your system. Yeah, that would be pretty rough.
Wait, bones? Well, the bones kind of break a little when you're young, and then just small. They would just form, reform again.
Yeah, but what would that sensation be? How fast does that happen?
I don't know.
Could be really painful.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh my god. Excuse me.
Bless you. All right, now I'm going to try and erase all this extra ink I just threw down here. Which was tons of it. There's so much I want to do, and I at this point in my life, I'm like, oh, my savings has been somewhat depleted when I got this car. I can't just sign up for any class I want to anymore. It used to be I was like, oh, yeah, it's a class, I'm going to take it. Go to PayPal, type the email address in, and there would be savings right there to use. Now I got to plan for it. So I can be fiscally responsible. All right, there we go. Now let me fix the speech bubbles. Speech bubbles. So this E-Type Monero guy, his speech bubbles kit, I'm really thinking about getting it. It looks like it'd be a massive improvement over my style. That's another $20 I don't have. It's not much, is it? Too.
$20.
$20 is not much.
Your $20 is worth more than mine. Just to be real.
$20 Australian?
$50.
Australian.
Yeah.
$20 Australian.
I got $25 on my wall, like US. Actually.
Pretty cool.
My sister says I should focus on like making more money somehow. If I'm not like satisfied with my current job right now.
Well, you know,
I mean that's
at some point
odd.
at some point you got to get a grown-up job, you know, which is you basically that says he was Puck in Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Nick Bottom.
Nick Bottom.
But you would have the nerves of a fully developed adult. Bless you. Nick Bottom, yeah. The one who he has his head turned into the head of a donkey, the head of a jackass. All right. I'm almost ready. To finish this whole page. What am I looking for? Rusty nib. Blobby pointillist. Let's make this one like a comet. Oh, no, that didn't work.
What did I write to my script?
All right. $15 minutes. That's all it took to finish the whole panel. Yeah, eventually you got to get a grown-up job, and then you know, then you're making real money, but you're also you have a lot less freedom.
I have a grown-up job already there.
All right, fair enough.
Well, full time. Yeah, it's full time.
Full time. If you got officially full time, but well, that's cool then. Shit, what did I do? I'm in the bubbles layer. That's why you're so dumb, Peter.
Oh.
I can fix this. I can fix it. There it is. But yeah. Do you see yourself as retiring as a worker in the industry you are in right now?
Lol, no.
Lol, no. Okay, well there you go. So think about what you want to do, and then map out whatever path there is to that.
I don't know.
Computers or whatever else.
Oh, man.
I kind of lucked out. In a lot of ways. I started out. I was in the. I have an English degree is my degree.
Mhm.
English classics and what's my minor in? Be right back. Pizza, nice. It's English and multidisciplinary classics, which had a lot of language stuff in it.
Mhm.
And I ended up as a linguist for a while with
Neat.
the military.
Mhm.
They taught me Chinese. I didn't have Chinese when I was in college. I just had I had a little bit of Latin, I had a little bit of Greek,
Mhm.
a little bit of Hebrew for biblical stuff.
I mostly think about lifestyle things, of like what I'd like to do. I like to fire a gun at least once, like go out to a gun range, all that. I probably can't do that in Australia. Well, I know.
You used to be able to until that they passed the laws
Pretty
and got
much.
people to give up their guns, which is
Cringe.
crazy. Yeah, why'd they do that?
Yeah, fear mongering. That's what they always do.
I mean, it's a dangerous country. I'm not, just the wildlife. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta bring this
You
up.
could get killed by a dingo or something, or
A rabid wallaby,
a rabid wallaby,
a Tasmanian devil. Yeah.
right?
Hmm. I drove by I once nearly like
A shark.
I saw it and I slowed down. Exactly. I saw it and I saw this wombat. I like drove slowly past it and it had like mange. You know about mange, right?
Yeah,
The yeah, it
When
had
hair
all
falls
over its
out.
face. And that's a very bad problem, and also it's contagious, so that's very sad.
Yeah, the koalas can give you. They have like chlamydia.
Chlamydia. Yeah,
Yes.
well. And it happens in Tasmanian devils too. They have that. They kind of have a weird variant, like a facial tumor.
Yeah,
thing.
like this, like that. Really, yeah. I've seen that too.
I hate to
Like
see
on
another.
documentaries.
Uh-huh. I mean, they don't have the. At least they kind of have conservation more so than the Tasmanian tiger did. By the time they were doing that, it's a little too late. A little too late, and that's a shame. They look like full-on beast, like something out of the, like, something of Jurassic period, like real Jurassic, or something like that. The one
Pleist-
that were the one after the
Pleistocene.
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Pleistocene.
Pleistocene.
Tasmanian tigers look so prehistoric, like they were, like saber-tooth tigers. They would just walk around with them. Like
Those are cool looking
megafauna.
animals.
Megafauna, that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely the Pleistocene era. That's
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorites because the saber-toothed tiger, there were a bunch of cool creatures in that era. The woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth. There was
Sorry.
this video of a guy talking about how like when he's asked like who would win a fight, Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Taurus, he's like, I hate these kind of questions. Tyrannosaurus will win every time.
And where are you even asking? Come on. Like, sorry, the Triceratops can take the Tyrannosaurus.
Oh yeah, it has a good defense system. Yeah.
Let's see. I remember as a little kid, I had a book where there was a battle between a Triceratops and a Tyrannosaurus, and the Triceratops was able to hold him off
Mm-hmm.
with his horns. All right, share. I'm putting this up on Instagram right now as a post.
I was like, wondering. I tried to make the panels a bit like squiggly because it was like a creature. Like I'm showing off like a creature. It looked a bit weird, so I'm kind of making just the bubbles look strange, like the speech bubbles.
Uh-huh.
I know this looks a bit not too clean. I don't know.
Let me show you this. This is pretty cool. I'll just bring it up over here.
Oh, what
Itai Monero.
Why have I got Steam open? Oh.
Speech bubbles.
Itai Manera speech bubbles. Oh, I've heard your video. I've seen the video about.
You saw the video for that one. It's pretty cool. The way it works. And also the thought balloons and all the other stuff that's in there. But the other thing that's cool is he shows how he's doing sound effects. And he has like, I can't remember how many are in here. It's like 100 and something. Let me turn my sound off. But
and finally, you can quickly make your own.
Shush. He's showing how he's doing his own sound effects. Like he has like a brush or several brushes that just do the bubble lettering that you can just like dash off, your sound effect and it looks good. It'll look like it's, lettered perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all that for just $20. How much is the let me see how much you get. It's like
Serendipitous. What are you talking about? Serendipitous.
Serendipitous. Are you trying to figure out speech balloons?
Yeah.
Believe me, it is a oh, I found it.
Whoopsie.
It's this one right here. Ultimate comic panels, balloons, and sound effects toolkit. And how many things do you get in this thing? It's like a ridiculous amount. For $20, you get 192 different balloon shapes and styles. You get 8 different tails. Those are the tails on the balloons.
Mm-hmm.
You get several outline thicknesses. You get 100 different hand-drawn sound effects and 110 sound effects brushes in all. And then you also get some tutorials, and there's a manga update that it's already included, which is 20 new ones, 20 new balloon brushes. And he keeps adding stuff to it. So he added stuff to it in May of 2023. He added a comic book font in there as well.
Sounds nice.
Like, that is a great deal for $20 to get all that stuff. Come on, I know there's a way to do this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so these are all the sound effect things that he has in there.
Mm-hmm.
He has these built in, but he also has it where you just have the brush. You could write your own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that one say? Hang on. The manga tail brush.
Oh, that's neat. Manga tail brush.
Yeah.
These work on just Procreate, or
Yeah, it's only for Procreate.
that's fair.
That's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But his he also does the pixel toolkit that I use, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, $20. I'll have to think about it. All right, I just posted. Hang on. I just posted to Instagram. There it is. There's my new page. So it's all posted up there.
You did it.
I did it.
My page has been very barren for
Success.
a while. Mm-hmm.
Yours, you get lots of panels in. This is 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that wasn't that hard. My 5th page, I've got it drawn. This is or roughed, anyways. I wouldn't call this drawn. It's roughed out. This is the guy that you drew on the cover, the giant emperor guy. I like that. I like that you made him kind of an emperor-looking guy because he just has no shirt in the very first comic that you drew him in, but you somehow interpreted him as an emperor, and I'm like, I like that. I'm going to go with it. So I'm putting him in a toga in this scene, and then he's going to be recounting what happened in Monster.
I was sort of referencing Commodus, like in the stands, given the like.
Oh yeah, like the thumbs down. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Basic does. It is a nifty deal. Do you use Procreate, by the way, Basic? Or what do you use? Most people, I will just say, most people use Clip Studio Pro. I am very alone in using Procreate. Well, I'm not very alone. There are other people that use Procreate.
Mm-hmm.
There are others. Do you use it? I think you have it, but I don't think
I have used it for a number of things. I like its ease. I suppose the brushes, I tried, leave something to desire, but they really, it's really good program. It feels natural most of the time.
That's what it feels like to me. It feels, it feels pretty natural to me. So that's pretty cool. Dintu says, "What is you guys' best art style?" I would say my art style is Silver Age comics. What would you?
A bit of manga. There's some cartoony realism to an extent, like Calvin Hobbes, kind of.
Yeah.
I like mixing the two, see how they feel like. Dirty and grunge.
Basic does says dirty and grunge. Actually, hold on. Let me show some of Basic stuff. I just had let's see, Basic. I know you gotcha. Like you started doing comics during the lockdown too. Am I correct on that? And you actually started
I've started in 2019 technically, the with the 100 days of making comics challenge.
Oh, pretty cool. That's 2019 is when I started too, when we all kind of sort of ended up there. This is Basic does his stuff. Let me actually make this bigger. Can I make it bigger? Nope, that's as big as I can make it. And this is when he starts doing comics right around here.
You can hold it up to the
screen. You do like dungeon stuff too. You do like role playing game stuff.
You can hold it up to the screen though.
Can I hold up the
camera? Hello. That's pretty cool. Really.
You've got a great sense of line. Like your lines are strong. Basic.
Oh, this is Basics. All right.
Cool. Yeah. I like that you're doing like a dungeons thing. You're doing like a D&D thing. Mm-hmm. Pick the lock, DC 11 or Force DM. So it's almost like a zine combo of role playing game stuff and comics as well. He says Procreate, wow. Clip Studio, and Affinity.
Yeppers.
And you got there's a Legend of Fuse. He's like a Ewok. Unofficial Star Wars story. Yeah, I really like your cartoony style, Basic. Yes, this is awesome. And then this is something he posted just recently. It says, work in progress, character concept, main character for my comic submission into an anthology. Hope it's ours. Lou, name pending for my 1960s inspired
wink, wink.
Eldritch horror story. Awesome.
What's this?
This is awesome too. Church and tone grayscale. I can call this one done.
I had some cool animations on my Procreate, like when I did some of them, but I had to reset my iPad because I forgot the password too many times.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. I saved some of them. It's okay. Legend of Fuse. Did you color them too, or did you? Get
Some of them are colored. This one's colored.
Wow, that looks pretty impressive.
And then this one right here,
What?
that's nice. And it's those look like gouache, I'm guessing. Yeah, I like all this stuff. This is like a goblin and a kobold. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the lines on this too. The thick outline style is really cool. Some dungeon tokens. Nice.
I like the cats.
Very cool. All right. Ah, it's good stuff.
Oh, right, don't have time. Yeah.
All right. We run out of time, but definitely let me take this back out. Hide. And then
I think you need to make me like. Oh, can you make people mods on StreamYards? I don't know if you can.
yes, you can, and I got to figure out how.
It's okay.
There's got to be a way. I'll make you a mod. Wait. Add the stage. I clicked the wrong button.
If you gotta
I don't
go,
know.
I understand.
Let's see. I gotta maybe if I find you here, I can ban you and delete your comments, put you in
What?
timeout. I will not do that.
No.
If I click the star, what happens? Favorite. I gotta figure out how to do it. All right, let me look up how to do it. Sorry, whoops.
It's okay.
But for right now, let me paste this in here. Everybody check out there it is. Everybody definitely check out basic corrects me as acrylic, not gouache. Definitely still looks awesome. Definitely check out Sideburns' Duckling Star, thecomicseries.com. Everybody definitely go and find and follow Basic Does Stuff on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Write that down. Basic Does Stuff. He's got some great art there, and it's like both role-playing stuff. It's role-playing stuff, and it's also comics, and it's also art. I even see some dungeon tiles and stuff on there. It's very cool stuff. So definitely follow that as well. And definitely follow me on Instagram as well.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit Fighter 13. I am posting all my comics there. I post all my comics there. Let's see. I'll show it. And I'll even show you for a second. I'll show you for why. This is my Instagram, and you can see it's just comics. That's all I do. But in October, I'm going to do Inktober. So definitely follow me as well. This is from Inktober of last year. And I do little movies and stuff. So this is my 2022 Inktober.
Rabbit sound.
So we have a lot of stuff going on. And then
It's other rabbits, right? Rabbit on rabbit action.
yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
And that's all I have. So do you have any final thoughts? I will make you a mod. I'll have to look up how to do it though.
That's fair enough.
I'm sure it's simple to do.
I don't have much else to add. I have a new video out. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Same thing, Sideburns. Sideburns art probably, or if you search it.
Sideburns art. And then Sideburns Studio.
Maybe it might get something else. Nope, that doesn't work. Comics? Maybe I'll try that.
Awesome.
Okay, my channel comes up with one video. Yeah.
So is it Sideburns art?
Just Sideburns, but the Burns is capitalized. Maybe I'll try.
Sideburns with the Burns is capitalized, and that way you can find.
It feels
Sideburns is awesome, and definitely follow his
No.
channel. We're all. We all want subscribers. You want subscribers so you can eventually one day, we hope, get monetized.
I'll share this video. I'll share this video on stream. This one. Oh, I can't actually share it to you. I'll share it to you.
Yeah, I can. If you post me a link, I'll bring it up.
Done.
There we
It's
go.
been fun to be on the show again.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna bring this up real quick. Hang on. Paste. All right, wait. How about this? This is how I'll do it. I don't have any copyrighted music or anything on there, obviously.
No, it's all from Mora's catalog.
Perfect. Okay. I gotta take out Rock and Jelly Bean here. Hang on. Stop.
Mhm.
Screen. Present. Screen. Share screen. Okay, and you can see this is Sideburns channel. You can fight by the distinctive Spider-Man-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Channel. I'm a big fan of sketchbooks and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a little sketchbook video here for us.
Go check that out. It's
This is,
free.
Definitely go check that out.
um,
Here we go.
it's gonna be a bit
I'm gonna
different.
turn you back down.
I went a whole lot.
Okay,
to
there we
make
go.
on it. Go ahead.
So there's all kinds of stuff in there, but he's which book is it you got? It's like the
The Anatomy book by Tom Fox.
Tom Fox's Anatomy. So yeah, Anatomy for
Mm-hmm.
artists. This is great because it's a screen within a screen within a screen within a screen. So we got 4 levels of screens going on here. There we go. Thanks so much. Yes, excellent. All right,
No worries.
talk to you guys later. And this is it for us today.
Have a good day, man.
Have a great day.
See you, chat.